You have heard this word. Whenever we are talking with each other, we are using the sentence, right? So at that time, we are using this type of verbs. Am, is and are. When we are using, you have heard this verb as to be rule, right? So आपने क्या सुना होगा इसका to be, the form of to be. That means कि ये क्या है? Form of to be. So there are three types: am, is and are. So these both are used for the singular, and this are is used for the plural sentence, or whenever you want to say something in the plural form, right? For that you will use are. So we have learned one table that I already taught you about, that singular and the another one is plural, right? So if you remember, here I have written that first person, second person and third person, right? So first person, that means I. So I is singular. Next, you will be in the second person. Whenever I am talking with you, that means one another person. And when we both are talking about the third person, so they will be might he, या वो boy हो सकता है, might be she is a girl, might be it is an animal. So he, she, it is in the third person singular noun, right? Same thing will done for the plural. We will be there and you will remain same in the singular as well as in the plural also. And in the plural of third person, they will be there. This type of a table we had learnt before in the simple present tense, right? So what we have to do, we just have to use the form of be in this table. So with verb कौन से noun के साथ suit होगा, right? So suppose I is there, so we have to use a and am with the I. Next, we के साथ क्या आएगा? So as I told you that whenever plural will be there, you are supposed to use are. Okay. Now you, that means you talking with someone else. That means that also are will be there. And as you know that you is same in both singular and in the plural. So use are verb with the both of this. Now he, she, it is there. So with the he, she, it, we have to use I as is. Okay? He is, she is, it is. And when you are talking about the third person plural, that means the they, so you are supposed to use are. In short, whenever we are talking about the plural, we are supposed to use are, are. Okay? And in the singular, I am, you are, he is, she is, it is. So now this is I have explained you about how you will divide this three form of that means के linking verb, we can call it helping verbs, into the different parts. Okay. So let's see the singular forms of the verb be, right? So first is I, right? We are using am with the I. So here I can give you one example that I am a girl. I am a girl. Okay. Now next is you. As I said, we are using are form with the you. Okay. So we will use are with you. Okay. You के साथ are. But कब? Where you is about the one person. जब आप किसी एक person को बोलते हो, that means you are a boy, right? So आप यहाँ पे लिख सकते हो you are a boy. Okay. Next I will write he he के साथ क्या आता है? Yes, is is. So we can give example. He is a cricketer. Right? So cricketer है, यानी आप क्या बोल रहे हो? कोई थर्ड पर्सन को बोल के वो cricketer है. Now after he, she will be there. So with she we will use is. So we can say she is dancing. She is dancing. Right? So आपको दिख रहा होगा कि मैंने जो भी verb लिखे हैं यहाँ पे, that means के helping verb. So whenever we are using the helping verb with this noun, that I am, you are, he is, she is, that will make a full sentence. That will be the meaningful sentence. Okay. Now next and the last is it. It is. So we can say it is a cat. It is a cat. Okay. So these are the examples of the singular. Yes. What we have done? Singular forms of verb be. Right? हमने be verb, that means the helping verb, linking verb you can say, that we have seen. Once again I will revise that. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is. And examples are in front of you that you all have to read this. Okay. Let's see now the plural. Plural forms of verb be. Right? अभी हमें plural form देखना है. Yes, that means helping verb. So that is we. So we के साथ क्या आता है? Are. So we will make a sentence of that. We are happy to see you. We are happy to see you. हम आपको देख के बहुत खुश हुए. Right? Next we can write you. You के साथ क्या आता है? As we have learned that you के साथ are आता है. So what will be the sentence? You are my friends. You can recognize this that we are using the singular or as well plural. कैसे पता चलेगा? So you can read by the sentence friends. That means के friends. Friend is not there. Friends. That means plural is there. So that's why we will use you are my friends. Now next is they. Right? So what we can use with that? Yes, with they we will use our verb. Right? So they are writing. Suppose someone, all of the students are doing something. That means you can say they are writing, they are dancing, they are running, they are jumping. Every type of sentence you can make. So these are the plural forms of verb be. Once again, let's revise this. We are, you are, they are. Okay. So these three things you have to keep in mind wherever you will use singular. With that, which verb form you have to use, and wherever you are talking about the plural, which form of verb be you have to use. Okay. Now we will see negative sentences. Negative sentence. That means whenever you want to say something, no. Yes, whenever you want to say something or to someone, no, that means you will use the negative sentences. How you will form the negative sentences? Let's see. You just have to use no or not. आप ये दोनों वर्ड यूज कर girl. What we have done here? We have done am plus not. हमने क्या किया? am plus not कर दिया. That means that will be the negative sentence. I am a girl, so I am not a girl. Okay. He is writing. He is writing a poem. We just have to add not. He is not writing. Rest of the sentence will remain as it is. Okay, so what you have done here? We just have put is plus not over here. As we have done am plus not. So whenever you want to make a negative sentence, that means you just have to add be form plus not over there. Okay. Now let's read some short form of the negative sentence. Like if you are denying or if you are saying no to something, that means you are using the negative sentence, right? But how to write in the short form, that I am going to tell you, that we are writing here, I am not a girl, right? So this is a sentence. What you have to do, you just have to write the short form of this, I am not. So you can write I am not. This is the short form of this, I am not. Next I will say he is not a boy. That means what you will say is not. So is not, short form will be isn't. Right? What you can say? Yes, he isn't a boy. He is not a boy. Right? So if you want to use the negative form or as short form of this is not, you can write isn't instead of that. Right? So I can say she is not driving. Right? So instead of is not, I can use isn't over there. She isn't. Right? Now one more example of they are not running. They are not running. So we can write are not as aren't. Yes, what we will write here? Aren't instead of are not. So what you have to do? You just have to write this type of short form instead of this. Okay. So I am not a girl. So instead of that I will use the short form. I am not a girl. He is not a boy. He isn't a boy. She is not driving. She isn't driving. They are not running. They aren't running. Right? So this is the way you just have to use the short forms of this negative words. Am not, I'm not. So when we will use this type of short form, when we are speaking about that, right? At the time we can use the short form of this. I hope you understood today's concept, that is about the MSR. I taught you where to use that, how you will use that, and yes, about the negative sentences also. So, I hope you watching my video. Stay home, stay safe.